In the beginning, it was not a powwow. It was just all the family, they come together. And they say, let's have a powwow. And so that's how we started.
It was for us to come together, the families that was out of town to come, and we gathered to celebrate Thanksgiving.
There was a guy that used to come here named Billy Smith. And on every Sunday, this guy would come and you start hearing a drum beat. And that was his way of telling all the kids around there to come practice.
Our powwow in the early days was a homecoming. And that's the funding that almost ran our tribe for a year. What money was made off of this powwow.
After I growed up, no matter where we worked, Thanksgiving we come home. Even if we got fired or what, we still come home to be with our people.
I've been dancing ever since I was about 8 years old. Now I am 62 years old, and I love it.
The powwow was back in '72 when we first danced. I can remember less like it was yesterday, because I won like 3rd place in competition. A couple hundred people there. To the powwow nowadays, you got thousands and thousands of people.
I started dancing at an early age, probably around 10 or 11 years old. And I was fortunate enough to be able to travel all over the United States, traveling around 2 powwows. And I learned a lot, and I wanted to bring that back to our tribe here to carry on traditions and different things as such.
The Powwow Club, it also is a representation of our culture. We have several people who have been dancing, all of their life and throughout the ages. And so I'm really thankful that our tribe has been able to do a cultural revitalization project where we're bringing that back to the forefront. And there are more and more people getting involved every year so that we can pass down those traditions. So all of the dances that will not be lost, because they do mean something. It's special to our tribe. It represents who we are and our culture. That's how we are a tribe, is because of our culture.
When you go to a powwow and you see adults with their children in the ring and they're dancing, and these children they're out there by themselves and they're trying to imitate the adult dancers, and they're learning the ways, not just the powwow, but the ways of their people, because a lot of the stuff this regalia is made out of is traditional. There's a history here. There's a history in the regalia. There's a history in the dance. It needs to be passed down from one generation to the next.
For this thing to keep going on, it begins at our children. So it's the children is more the future of the Poarch Vienna Creek Indians, and so a lot of time gets put toward the children to keep working with them and getting them to understand what is actually taking place. It's just a learning process, and I think it's just like a journey of life. You taking a step forward every time you move along.
One of my favorite things to do is dance at the annual powwow and do pageants. One of the dances that I do is jingle. It's a medicine dance, and all the jingles that are on it, it represents a prayer for each person that is healing.
At the princess contest, we had to say our introduction, and we had to do jingle dance, and that was my talent. Like, it was hard in the beginning, and then it got easy when I started doing it a lot.
I feel like the tradition should keep going for a really long time, and I feel like it's very important for younger people, even like me, and then younger people like Miss Taylor. I feel like it is very important to see the growth, especially.
A lot of the dances, they represent honor. A lot of things, we're honoring our ancestors in different ways through different types of dance. We are connecting with the earth in different types of dance. We have a firm belief in God and Creator and everything in songs, and so when the song and the drum are put together, you have a connection to the earth, to the Creator, and our ancestors.
And through the success of the tribe, our powwow has grown into one of the biggest in the Southeast now. And as far as the powwow or the powwow club, I think my hope for it is that our younger kids that are participating now will be able to maybe take my spot and continue these traditions on.
I'm a dance till I can't dance no more. Then I'll start beating the drum. It's in my heart, I can't help it.
There's always love, and everything is did, in a special way. You got a special way that you enter the arena. You got a special way you dance in the arena. You're respecting the Creator, and that's what it's all about. If you give to Him, He'll give to you. And that's just the way we Native people are. Can't nothing fly no higher than an eagle, except a jet.
See you at the next powwow.